Hello, wherever you are in the world, day, morning, evening, I hope you're having a great one. I'm Sher, and I'm coming on to do a collective read for Twin Flames. So this is for the Twin Flame Collective. I do own the rights to the music you hear playing in the background. I composed and recorded that at 528 Hertz, so you're receiving healing energies as it plays. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, please connect with me on Messenger or at sherrijens@gmail.com. I have a wide variety of styles and price ranges to meet your needs. I also do twin flame readings as well, just as a side note. All right, gonna go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for the collective. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, then the messages will resonate. Again, the twin flame reading will apply to a divine connection, a divine counterpart, or our own inner divine feminine and divine masculine that we all embody. And the goal, of course, is for us to balance that out. That's left brain, right brain, logic, intuition, mind, heart, so on and so forth. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Tuning in now for the collective, for the Twin Flame Collective. I'm hearing far. Oh, wow. Okay, collaboration, coming together. This is a symbol of the twin flame journey when in regards to divine counterparts. This is two coming together to form a third divine energy. So when twin flames come together, divine counterparts come together, there's like a masculine energy, a feminine energy, and they come together to form a third energy, this divine energy here. So yes, that's beautiful symbol of the union that is working together, collaboration. Now, if this is referring to your own inner divine feminine and divine masculine, this is coming into balance and being in more contact. Not in more contact with divine, but more aware of it. We are always in contact. We are never not connected to divine, but we are more aware of it at some times than we are at others. So this is a time wherein you may feel especially connected to divine, inspired, working on some kind of creative or collaborative project. Wow. Okay, what else? Well, yes, time for celebration. Ending old cycles. Yeah, new beginnings here. New beginnings on offer. And a lot of intuition, connecting to the intuitive side. Now this is the divine feminine side here. So coming into this cooperation, collaboration, using our intuition to understand that we are never, again, we are never not connected. So for some who may have been feeling disconnected or left out, excluded somehow because of a past cycle, could be childhood wounding here, a cycle of disappointment, betrayal. This is the ultimate in devastation. But it is the end of that cycle. And so we are coming out of feeling left out, and I'm hearing displaced for some, out of place, and realizing again that through our intuition, connecting to our high priestess here, our divine feminine energies, which is connected to intuition. Then we are balancing that out and coming into more, again, I'm hearing awareness. I'm clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognizant, and clairvoyant. So I often close my eyes, excuse me, when I'm channeling, but that's so that I can hear. So definitely, definitely working on coming into balance. A lot of cards of balance here, new starts, new leg of the journey. So now, if this is referring to divine counterparts here, this is the two coming into some sort of, I'm hearing agreement after this past cycle that felt burdensome, and I'm hearing laden with difficulties. So yeah, we're coming into this happy time here, this new beginning here, this new beginning that is going to result in this happiness. This is the happiest card in the deck, this joy, this bliss. And so in order for this to happen, we are combining, and not combining, but they're still separate, but they're balanced. They're coming into this balance so that we can attain this state of joy, state of bliss. And moving into this new cycle of awareness after having left this old cycle behind. And yeah, there's a lot of passion here. So passion here, moving toward this passion. Now this can be our passion for living. I'm also hearing, or it can be the other kind of passion, right? But that's definitely taking action on the 3D. So for some, it is coming together in the 3D here. For others, it is about coming into this state of balance and making this decision and understanding that it is attainable. There may be a lot of communication going on. Yes, mastery of the emotional realm, and getting epiphanies about it. There may be sudden epiphanies here, sudden enlightenment, sudden downloads, sudden realizations, sudden recognition. And I'm hearing again of that balance, of how to attain that balance. How do we maintain our logic and intuition at the same time? How do we honor both? And how do we move into that masculine energy of taking action and the feminine energy of receptivity, and find that perfect state of balance? So this is giving and receiving. However, the distorted masculine just takes action without really regarding consequences. And the distorted feminine moves so much into receptive mode that she becomes passive. And so that is not a healthy situation. It's not a healthy state of mind. So if you think about it in terms of our own inner feminine and masculine, then this is us rushing forward toward a goal without really thinking it through, or this is us teetering between these two energies of rushing forth and then just like feeling helpless and giving up. That's not the healthiest way to be. So what is healthier? I say healthier, but what is more beneficial to us is taking right action, not just any action, but right action. And then moving into that receptive mode, not passive, which is distorted feminine, and moving into the receptive mode, which is the divine feminine energy. Yes, so that's happening. That's happening in the collective. Now, if this is referring to divine counterparts, there is a lot of communication going back and forth. There is a lot of action, taking action here, and this, again, mastery of the emotional realm. All right, I'm going to pull some romance cards here for the collective, the divine feminine, divine masculine collective, the twin flame collective. This could be the one. Yeah, so there's a sense of recognition, as I said, like a sudden realization that there's something different about this connection, a feeling of oneness, and a feeling of joy. Soulmate. And then let go of control issues. Yeah, so there may have been some control issues in the past, and again, I said that those things were coming into balance. As we release the distorted masculine and distorted feminine, you know, which is like manipulation on the feminine side, and again, like aggression sometimes on the masculine. That's just one of the characteristics of those lower vibrating energies of the divine, of the masculine and the feminine, but moving into divine feminine and divine masculine, we're sort of sorting that out, releasing ancestral patterns that don't serve or are exploitive, or some sort of, well, they're just not beneficial. They're not beneficial to the collective. They're not beneficial to our own growth, our own spiritual growth, right? So there we go. So releasing those control issues and coming into a state of balance here. And there is the idea as well as within, so without, so that balance will allow us to exude that outward. Okay. Have what it takes. So yeah, it's about self-love as well. So self-love, self-acceptance, and understanding that we all have the ability to give and receive unconditional love, and understanding that we are unconditional love. And so it's a matter of releasing old conditioning that somehow taught us that we weren't lovable. Again, it goes back to core wounding. Childhood wounding. Can't make this up. Balance. Definitely coming into balance. What else? For the collective, for the twin flame collective. Current energies right now. I'm hearing fossilizing. Yeah, there's some. That's so funny, because I said fossilizing and it says nothing is set in stone. So releasing the fossilized ideas, releasing antiquated ideas about who we should be. Right? Who we should be. Releasing these roles, releasing the societal cultural conditioning. And again, that doesn't really serve us. It hasn't served us in the past. So we're releasing that as we move forward and come into balance. But yes, this is same go with the flow. I just thought it was kind of ironic that it said nothing's set in stone and I just said fossilized. So yeah, this is about going with the flow, understanding that there's this flow to life, there's this ebb and flow, there's this give and take, and releasing into that, into the flow, into the love, into the unconditional divine love. And understanding that we are all part of that flow of the universe, of the flow of divine love, of the flow of this connection, that we are always connected to divine, and that we are all one. We're all part of this. We each serve an integral role here, at least in my belief system. Okay, and one more. Guidance. Guidance for us right now. For the Twin Flame Collective. Yes, understanding that's mission, purpose here. And understanding that this ebb and flow, this give and take, that we are always getting downloads. And really our purposes and our missions, we call them callings, things that we feel drawn to, things that we love to do. Yes, that is part of it. But the jewel at the center of it is our authenticity, and shedding all of these past ideas, these internalizations, and assumptions that we have made, misinterpretations that we have made about our own worth and about our own flaws. And understanding that we are all divine beings and we are all worthy. We are all worthy of giving and receiving unconditional love. We are all worthy of good lives. Why? Because we're here, because we exist in releasing the rat race mentality and releasing the type 8 overachiever. I am a reformed type A. Understanding that doesn't mean, that doesn't define our worth. These roles don't define our worth. We're worthy because we exist, because we are a divine creation, and we're here. So moving into that self-love, self-acceptance, understanding it's perfectly okay to be exactly who we are, flaws and all. And that's what we're meant to do. And as we do that, and as we get the courage to do that, and to be ourselves fully, and to accept ourselves fully, we cannot be ourselves fully in this outward expression until we have accepted ourselves fully, because we won't feel courageous enough to do that, right? But shining our light like that allows this mission, purpose to come into our awareness. So our job, in a nutshell, is to be exactly who we are. Nobody else can do it. Nobody else can do that job. Just be you. And then these things will unfold. Then you'll know. You'll know what your mission and purpose. I think we have more than one mission and purpose, depending on our phase of life. But it's what you feel pulled to do, what brings you joy, what makes you feel most connected to yourself and to divine, and being in that state of bliss. Much love to you. I hope this resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And again, if you want to book a private reading with me, please connect with me on Messenger or at sherrijens@gmail.com. Take care. Namaste.